OSI model. Okay, mostly network engineer getting basic fundamental issues. If you're working as a network engineer, so must be clear 3 points. In 3 points, which one first? First thing is how data structure add. Clear? Then second thing is how to add a layer information. Then third information is which one? Which type of protocols we are using to forward or receive my data traffic. Clear? So this three information we can get from OSI model. Why we discuss OSI model? So first thing we need to discuss about the PC. For example, if you're having a PC, so this PC actually called a personal computer. This PC called personal computer. Right now, every user separately store on data inside this PC. Every user, if having. Now, in 90s, we are getting this PC some vendors. Which type of vendors will provide this personal computer? So we are getting a first vendor is IBM. Second is Microsoft. Third is Apple. So these vendors provide a personal computer to store your data. Yes or no? Now, so in 90s, whenever we are getting the personal computer from those vendors, so this vendor will provide some guidelines. Which type of guidelines? Which type? First guideline is same vendor devices, same vendor devices, or you can say PC, can communicate. Okay, no issue. Second thing in guidelines, we are getting same vendor devices, or you can say PC, can share data also. Okay, now third guidelines. In third guidelines, we are getting different vendors, devices, or you can say PC, cannot communicate. In 90s, we are getting this type of issues. Now, fourth number guidelines. Different vendor devices, or if you can say PC, cannot share data. So these guidelines we are getting in 90s. But how many method available for communication? First, we need to discuss how many methods. So vendor is clear. 3 vendors, IBM, Microsoft, and Apple. And those vendor will provide personal computer first time. Now, for example, if you are having computer, so how to get connectivity? How to get, or you can say, how many way connect a PC, or you can say networking devices. Okay. Now, how many way? So we are getting only 2 way. First is wired. Second is wireless. Now, so what is the difference in between wired or wireless? In wired, we are using multiple technology right now. But before right now, we are using only 2 technology. First technology name is serial links we are using to get connectivity. Then we are getting Ethernet technology. This technology work on wire, but if you are having a wireless, so wireless work on, you can say radio frequency. Clear? and we are using some SSID concept. So this method is available to connect two different vendors or vendors devices. Right now, if I'm saying, if you are getting connectivity this time, this one is having a PC1, but this PC username is Bob, and this side we are getting one more PC. This username is Sam, and right now both are connected with which one connectivity? We are getting wired connectivity right now. Right now, Bob say I'm using Microsoft PC, and Sam say, brother, I'm using IBM PC in 90s. So whenever Bob say I want to share some data. So whenever Bob trying to share some data with Sam, so we are getting two way to share the data. First is via wired connection. Second is wireless, and third also option available in 90s. We are getting a floppy disk, but floppy disk having some limitation. So that is the reason we are trying to share the data via wired connection or wireless. But in 90s, whenever Microsoft vendors PC trying to share the data with IBM PC, so possible? No. Sam, if Sam want to share some data traffic on Bob's side, so any possibility available to share data? No, we are not getting. So that is the reason. One of organization name is ISO, International Organization of Standard. This person will introduce ISO, will develop OSI model. Okay, why discuss OSI model? Because OSI called Open System Interconnection. Which one? Open System Interconnection. So why we use OSI? This model help to communicate two different vendor devices. Okay, now one more thing. Basically, ISO introduced in 1979 this OSI model. From 1979 to 1984, we are getting some changes. Okay, now one more thing. One more thing is OSI. It's called a logical reference model. Okay, it's not available physical. It's also available on device. Now, one more thing. OSI model having a 7 layers. How many layers, dear? 7 layers. So why we use 7 layers? This 7 layer help to get connectivity or communication in between different vendor devices. Now, one more thing we need to discuss, layers information. Now, layers. So OSI layer. So we are getting first layer is application layer. Then we are getting presentation layer. Then we are getting session layer. Then we are getting transport layer. Then we are getting a network layer. Then we are getting a data link layer. Then we are getting a physical layer also. So how many layers available? Verify. Application layer present on layer number 7. Presentation is layer 6. Session is layer number 5. Transport is layer number 4. Network is layer number 3. Data is layer number 2. Physical is layer number 1. Now, those layers available in OSI model. So how to get information? So how to work these layers? Right now, if you are having two PC again, so this person name is Bob, and this side we are getting connectivity with Sam, and both are connected with physical cable. That means wired connectivity. This side. Okay, now Bob say, brother, I want to send some data, but this data must be generated by some application. If you are using Excel, if you are using calculator, for example, if you are using calculator, so calculator also called application. If you are using CMD, so this one is also called application. If you are using Excel, so Excel also called application. So basically every time we need to use application. Operating system also called application. So right now Bob say, brother, I am using application layer, but right now OSI model work on two bases. First, Bob say, I want to send the data. So Bob say, I am sitting on which one side? From a sender. Clear? Now, Sam say, brother, I want to receive your data. So Sam sitting on from receiver side. Okay, now Bob say, brother, my first layer is application. Application layer help to generate some data. So Bob will generate some data. Inside data, Bob say, I'm using some application and I want to send some hello message. So application only generate the data. You can write the data on your application and then application will generate the data. Now. Second, after application layer, Bob use a second layer. Second layer name is presentation. Right now, presentation layer are responsible for which work? Presentation layer say inside your data, which type of message you are sending? Text message, audio message, video message, which type of data? So right now this person sending the text message. So presentation layer say if you are sending the text message, so whenever Sam receive the data, Sam always receive a text data, never possibility any we are getting audio data. This thing is clear. Now one more thing. In this case, presentation layer only responsible for your data. Now Sam say, brother, I want to forward this data on my wire. But before wire, we reach our next layer, session layer. Why we use session layer? If you want to send your data traffic from Bob to Sam. So Bob user if using a WhatsApp application. So WhatsApp application must be having the internet connectivity. That means mobile data, mobile internet connection must be on. If Bob having mobile data is on, but Sam mobile data, mobile internet connection is off. So Bob say, I will send the data. Yes or no? But Sam possible to receive your data? No. So in this case, session layer only responsible for to verification user is online or offline. Clear? Now one more thing. After session layer, data reach on next layer. Next layer is transport. Transport means we are delivering the data from Bob to Sam side. So we are getting two methods to deliver your data, because on transport layer, we are getting two brothers. And which one two brothers? On transport layer, we are getting first brother name is reliable and second brother name is unreliable. What is the difference in between reliable or unreliable? It's a very simple method. For example, with this data, I'm using unreliable person. So Bob sent this data on same side, but Bob getting any message from same side to receive data or not receive data or successfully deliver? No. So if you are using unreliable brother, so not possible to verify data successfully deliver or not deliver. But if someone say, brother, I'm using the reliable person whenever we are sending this data from Bob to Sam side. So whenever you are sending, so whenever Sam receive the data, Sam automatically send back, I'm successfully receive your data. So transport layer getting the delivery guarantee. Now next layer is network layer. Whenever we are trying to access internet service on PC, laptop, IP phones, mobile, iPad, any networking device to get the internet service. So devices having electronic IDs. Devices having electronics ID. Electronic ID means we can say IP. IP means Internet Protocol Address. This address help to get connectivity or communication method. So network layer only responsible to add. For example, if Bob want to send this hello message to Sam side. So Bob having some mobile number, Sam also having the mobile number, contact number, then we can share now. So network layer only responsible to add which one information? IP. Which one is sender IP? Which one is receiver IP? So with this data, we add some information. Now. Next thing. On next layer, after network layer, we reach on data link layer. Why we use data link layer? Every device, for example, your mobile phone. In mobile phone, we are getting IMI number. This number, every device must be unique to identify, to track your mobile. Yes or no? So same to same in a network, we are getting hardware address. Hardware address means you can say it's called a MAC address. This hardware address we are getting from vendor or from some authorized organization as it is. IMI also we are getting 2%. For example, if you are having a Samsung mobile phone, so Samsung will provide some IMI number, some bits, some field, and other organization also provide some fields. So after receiving both organization information, then we create the IMI number. So same information in MAC address. Whenever we are getting the MAC address on my devices, so MAC address also we are getting from two person. Which one? One is my vendor, and other person is IEEE. So this two vendors will provide, this two person will provide the MAC address. And this MAC address, every device automatically unique. Okay. So with this data, we add MAC address. That means we can get which one is sender and which one is receiver. Now, data reach on next layer. Next layer is physical. So if you are sending this hello message from Bob to Sam, so Bob device capability to read the human language messages? No. So by default, the physical layer is responsible to convert human readable language into machine readable language. Clear? Now, this data receive on Sam side. Now, whenever Sam receive your data, data must be received on first wire. So first layer on receiver side, we are getting which one here? Physical. On physical layer, Sam will say, brother, I am receiving the data into 0101. That means it's a machine readable. Now, after physical layer, Sam will reach on next layer. And next layer is data link. In data link, Sam will get which information inside the data? MAC. MAC means which one is source and which one is destination. Okay, source is Bob and destination is Sam. Now, next layer. After next layer, data reach on network layer. On network layer, Sam say I'm receiving inside the data IP. Which one is source IP? Which one is destination IP? Source IP means sender and destination means receiver. Now, after network layer, data reach on transport layer. Transport layer will inform which type of brother or which type of protocol we are using to do a data delivery. So basically we are using here, which one person in my data? Reliable person. Reliable means whenever Sam receive your data, Sam must be sent back one message. Which one? I am successfully receive your data. Okay, now after transport layer, data reach on session layer. On session layer, SAM device will verify I'm getting a mobile data is on or off. Internet service is available or not available. That means connectivity. After session layer, data reach on presentation. On presentation, SAM will identify in my data I'm getting some 0101, but it will be decode and we can get a represent on my which one layer? Which one layer? Application. And application will show the notification. You are receiving from Bob. Which one message here? Hello. So always clear. From sender side, we are receiving which one is my first layer? Application. On receiver side, we are getting which one is my first layer? Physical layer. So depends on your data traffic flow. Data means you are sending some information. So depends on your data traffic flow. Which one is sender? Which one is receiver? This thing must be clear in production network if you are doing any troubleshooting. Now, next information. Next information, we need to discuss about some small part. Give me 1 second to increase the slide size. Now, this one is OSI brief session about the layers. Now we need to discuss about some advanced devices. Okay. Sometimes a student will get confusion. What is the meaning of network? Network means inside a group, multiple end devices connected and communicate each devices and share data files also. Clear? So we are calling network. Network means a group. So network, we are getting a different type. Sometimes we are getting a LAN. Sometimes we are getting a WAN. Sometimes we are getting MAN. Sometimes we are getting a CAN. Sometimes we are getting a PAN also. Okay. Why we are getting a different types of network? So LAN means it's a local area network. For example, this one is your box. Inside box, multiple devices available. Or if you want to connect multiple devices, so we are getting lots of devices. Sometimes we are using hub. Sometimes we are using bridge. Sometimes we are using switch, because those devices will provide the connectivity. But in hub, number of ports, we are getting only 4. In bridge, number of ports, we are getting 2. But in switch case, we are getting a number of ports is 8, 16, 24, 32, 48. Clear? So if you're having a number of user more than 5, so we are using switch. So we are getting switch and connect all users. Okay, and we are getting some server as well. Okay, so this box devices communicate each other. So this one is my local area networks. But in local area networks, devices can communicate from this user to this user, from this to this one, this one. If this user want to share some data file with this one, and this user want to share data file with this one, so possible without any outside traffic. We don't want to send your data traffic other side. So inside communication, we are calling local area network. And this area network user can communicate each other, share file also. Now. One more thing. Sometimes we are getting WAN concept. WAN means it's a wide area network. Wide area network means basically if you are having two sites, for example, this one is my site, LA, clear? And this side we are getting a router connected with your switch, and switch connected with your some users, LAN users. And this router connected with internet service provider. And right now, this one side we are also getting one more side. This side we are getting a router, we are getting a switch, we are connected with a server. This side we are getting an application server also. This router also get connectivity from ISP, and this one is my site. And I'm saying this one is my room site. Clear? Now, both sides want to communicate, but this user communicate internally. No, this user want to communicate with other sites users, other site devices. So whenever this user want to access another site devices, so this user go to publicly. Clear? That means ISP side must be. So whenever we are communicating the devices in between via public network, so we are calling it's a wide area network. Clear? Publicly we are communicating. Okay. Main concept we can also discuss. It's called metropolitan area networks. Clear? In this network, we are getting a range of network is kilometers, in kilometers. Now, it's my campus area network. In a school, colleges, you are getting a campus area networks. We are getting a building 1, building 2, building 3. PAN also we are getting. PAN means it's my private area network. For example, if you are having two laptops, if you want to exchange the data from your old laptop to new laptop, so you just need to connect your LAN cable from one device to another device. So this one is your private area network. You are communicating each other separately. No need to use any device. Clear? It's my private area network. Now, one more thing after network, we need to discuss about OSI model, basically. In OSI models, we start from a layers. First, we discuss layer 7. Which one? It's an application layer. Why we use application layer if someone asking? So application layer is very simple. If you want to do a deep study in OSI model, so some books are recommended. Okay, inside your in your books, I think having 2,500 pages, you can get complete information about OSI model if you want to do a deep study. But right now in application layer or OSI model, we discuss short theory, but we can get clear the concepts. Okay. Right now, why we use application layer in production network? It will be responsible to generate data traffic. Clear? With the help of applications and services. So we can generate data with the help of application and services. First, we'll discuss application. For example, if you are using CMD, so we can generate. If you are using Excel, so we can generate, but it's a internally data traffic. You can share the data. Yes, via CMD, if you want to ping the google.com, you can share your data traffic outside. But via Excel, it's not possible. If you are sharing your Excel file with publicly, so it's possible. Okay, we are getting another application also. If you are using, for example, MS Paint. So MS Paint is possible to share your data? No. Directly you can create your data and save into your local files. Then you can share with the help of another application publicly. Now, if you are using some browsers. So browsers will also help to generate your data. Which type of browser we are getting? Google Chrome, Firefox, Opera. Okay, we are getting Safari web browser. We are getting a multiple, for example, Brave browser, multiple browser available. But those browser we can access for internet services. Okay, now which type of services we are accessing with the help of browser, with the help of different type of applications? Some application we are using online, na? So some application also using services. This services will provide some specific access. Which type of services we are using? Commonly we are using first service name is HTTP. Second is my HTTPS. Third is my FTP service. Fourth is a DNS service. Each and every users access on the daily basis this four applications. Each and every user access this application daily basis for accessing internet. Clear? Now, one more thing. Whenever we want to discuss application layer concept, so must we follow some rules. Now, the design is to learn the OSI model. It's a very simple design. We are getting some user. Okay, this one is my user, and this user connected with a modem. It's a home user or office. Clear? Modem means access point. You can get wireless connectivity or physical as well. And modem connected with your ISP side. ISP only provide internet services. Clear? So this one is my design. In this design, we discuss complete OSI model. Complete. Each and every topic in OSI. Now, so this user say, brother, I want to generate some data. So this user use some browsers. So we are using, for example, Google Chrome. And this user say, I'm using the tab number is 1. And this user will enter the keyword on tab CCNA and then enter. CCNA then enter. Now, after enter, this user say, okay, with the help of Google Chrome, I'm generating some data. Okay, this data will forward from user to modem. Modem will accept this data and modem verify, okay, this user want to access some internet service. Okay, now this modem will forward this data on which one side? ISP. ISP, whenever receive your data, ISP accept, okay, this user want to access CCNA website. Okay, this ISP send back the reply on modem and modem forward user side. So whenever this user received the reply message from modem, so this user forward this data on Google Chrome. And whenever Google Chrome will get the complete information, so we are getting in my tab, this one option, HTTP //ccna.com. So can you please verify which type of service we are accessing right now? We are accessing HTTP service. So what is the meaning of HTTP? First, clear the short theory about the HTTP, then we discuss another part. Okay, right now HTTP call hypertext transfer protocol. Why we use it? Is used to provide web services. Clear? If user want to access website, for example. Clear? Now, in this service, devices access web server. Okay. Whenever devices access HTTP web server, then all data traffic, send and receive into plain text. Which one, dear? Plain text. In this service, data encryption not possible. One more thing. In this service, data not secured. Clear? This service use a port number just like a roll number. Port number is 80. One more thing, whenever user access a user, you can say user or you can say client. Whenever client and server get connectivity, then this connection is not secured. Clear? Anyone can get your data. Now one more thing, whenever client send data, then if someone capture data traffic, then possible to sniff all information. Okay, right now this one is HTTP. So carefully use the service. Right now, after getting this website accessible, so we are getting one more information. This user will get a login option. Login. So this login option, we just need to put the username. We just need to write down the password as well. Now, this user login with credential. Username is, for example, admin. Password is 1234. Now, for example, this modem connected with another also one more device. And this one is which one, PCDA? Attacker. This attacker capture the data traffic on this PC, on this laptop, and then open your data. Inside your data, this attacker will get a website information is http://ccna.com, and login credential also this attacker will get some username, some password. So this attacker will get username is admin and password is 1234. So basically this attacker will possible to capture your all information. So carefully verify this service. If someone says, sir, how to verify this service right now I am accessing? For example, if I'm using Firefox, so Firefox easy to learn any service. Hold on. For example, if I'm put google.com. So right now, if you enter google.com, so verify this one is HTTPS. Right now, if I'm open HTTP website, this one is only dummy website, HTTP website. Any one website you can access. For example, this one I am accessing. So click on this lock and read connection is not secure. Click on this one. Your connection to this site is not private information. You submit could be viewed by other like password, messages, credit card, etc. informations. Right now, click on more information and read this line. Connection is not encrypted. Okay. Now, information sent over the internet without encryption. So we already done. It can be seen by other people while it is in transit. Transit means whenever sending, whenever receiving the data. Okay. Now, so that is the reason we are not accessing HTTP website. How to verify? Copy this link and go to your notepad file and paste your website link, and then automatically you can get the service information. Clear? Now next thing. After done HTTP service, we need to discuss about the next service, And first we need to create the design, then we can discuss. Hold on. So we are getting this side a user connected with a modem, and modem connected with your internet service provider. Now, this user say, I want to access again some website. So this user open Google Chrome, and we already opened tab number 1. Now this user open tab number 2. In tab number 2, this user say, I want to access the CCNP website, and then enter. Whenever I enter, this user will again generate data, and this data forward on modem. Modem will accept and forward ISP side. ISP receive and ISP send back reply on modem, modem to user, and user send back this data on application. Then application will represent. We are accessing https://ccnp.com. Now, so verify which type of service we are accessing right now. HTTPS. Why we are getting HTTPS? Why we are not getting a HTTP? So clear the HTTP service information first. This side we discuss the theoretical part. HTTPS. So hypertext transfer protocol, and S means it's a secure. Okay, now one more thing. It is also used for web service. It is used by web servers. One more thing. This service use a port number. HTTP use 80, so this one use 443. This service always do data encode and decode task. Okay, one more thing. This service always perform encryption. One more thing. This service provide secure connection in between client and server. Give me 1 second, hold on. Okay, now verify one more thing. This service provide a secure connection in between client and server. Okay. Now one more thing. Whenever user access HTTPS service, then data encrypt before sending over the internet. Okay, one more thing. Whenever user send data with the help of this service, so data sniffing not possible. Clear? Now one more thing. If I'm using HTTPS, so it's a good, but what is the meaning of encoding and decoding? It's a method you need to learn first. Encode and decode. It is used by a machine to convert human readable data into machine readable. Okay, one more thing. This process done by you can say ASCII and UTF algorithm. If someone asking what is the meaning of ASCII called American Standard Code of Information Interchange. Okay, right now one more thing, ASCII. It is used only 1 byte algorithm. One more thing, ASCII. It is possible to do encode and decode only English language. Okay, only this language. So if you are speaking in German, Chinese, French, Arabic, so it's not possible if you are sending emojis as well. Now, one more thing. That is the reason after ASCII, we are using a different algorithm. This algorithm called UTF. UTF means Unicode Transformation. Clear? Now, why we use this one? It is also used to do encode and decode. UTF. This one is different types of algorithm in UTF, but it's a 2 byte algorithm. How many bytes? 2 byte. UTF support multiple languages. If you are speaking in Chinese, okay, Japanese, Arabic, Hebrew, English, every language, plus emojis as well. If you are sending this type of emojis, a smile, said, okay, this kind of emojis also supported by a UTF algorithm. Now, one more thing you need to remember. If someone says, what is the meaning of encryption or connection secure? So must be clear this one thing. HTTPS use certificate to do encryption and provide secure connection. Certificate type, we are getting TLS, we are getting SSL. So basically TLS means it's a 128-bit encryption we are performing. But if we are using SSL, 256-bit encryption we can perform. 256-bit. Okay. So right now, one more thing. What is the meaning of 128-bit or 256? If you write down A, so this A character convert into 128 character or 256, depend on your algorithm. Okay. One more thing. This certificate provided by a locally, okay, or globally also. You can purchase or you can use self-certificate. But if you are accessing public sites, so always required a public certificates. Okay. Now one more thing. Okay. Now this user say, okay, I'm getting the login option in this website. And this login option, we are getting some username. We are getting some password as well. So right now username, this user will write down admin and password is 1234 and then sending the data. But this modem connected with some user and this one is which one PCDF? Attacker. Now this attacker will capture your data and then read your data. Inside data, we are getting a website is https://ccnp.com. We are getting a username. We are getting a password. But this username, we are getting some this type. This type. So this data will be encrypted. How is it possible to verify this thing is true or false? You just need to again access your Firefox web browser and read step by step. Go to, for example, JNtechNetworks.com. For example, if you are accessing this website, how to verify this one is publicly available, first thing. Second, this one is authorized or not authorized or secure or not secure. You can verify first thing. We are getting HTTPS and click on this log symbol and verify connection is secure and click on this one. This connection will be verified by let's encrypt. Okay, click on more information. Okay, now verify one more thing. Connection encrypted with the help of TLS, with the help of 128-bit characters key and plus 256-bit encryption also performing. Now one more thing, the page you are viewing was encrypted before being transmit your data over the internet. Encryption makes it difficult for unauthorized people to view information traveling between computer. It is therefore unlikely that anyone read this page as it travel across the network. Okay. You can verify also this certificate. If you click on this certificate, you can get more details. Okay. Country name, clear. Validity of certificates. Now, click on one more thing. This one is public key information. Okay, now encryption key name. Okay, now one more thing. Scroll down. Some other basic information we are getting. Clear? Now, one more thing. If you access google.com, for example, google.com. So google.com is also getting HTTPS. Click on this one. Connection secure and verify by Google Trust Service. Click on more information. This thing we are getting, plus we are getting certificate. Clear? And click on general option. And now verify the text encoding method is which one, dear? Which one? UTF. Clear? We are sending via UTF. So we done two services, HTTP or HTTPS. Now tomorrow we discuss the part of FTP service and DNS service. Okay. You just need to install the Firefox and read the topics. Okay, we meet again and discuss the next topic in next class. Abel, can you hear me? This thing is clear?
Yeah, I can hear you. I have few questions, please.
Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Abel, can you hear me? Hi, hello. Abel, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, how's the day?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh,
And you?
last time, yeah, I'm good. Last time we discussed the D1 topic. In day one, we discussed the OSI model, function, layer information, sender side concept, receiver side concept, why we use the OSI model, how many layers available, each layers, which type of function we are using. A small brief session we discuss. Okay. Then we discuss application layer 2 services. Basically, why we use application layer? We discuss two services we discuss. In two service, we discuss HTTP and HTTPS. Okay, right now you can go through the last session video. So you just need to go to new tab and click on this folder. And now wait. Go to live section. Okay, this one is channel. Go to live section. And now go to D1. This one is D1 part. Okay, click on this one. Okay, in day one, we discuss first the brief session about the layers, OSI model, okay, and then we start the layer application. In application layer, we discuss HTTP service, why we use, how to use, clear, and how to identify the service, clear. Then we discuss next service, HTTPS. Basically, mostly web servers access or use HTTPS service. Okay, HTTP or HTTPS service is done. Now we need to discuss about the next service part. Next service is my HTTPS. After next service, we need to discuss about the FTP service. Which one service, dear? FTP service. So right now, again, we are getting a same diagram. Okay, now we need to create the diagram. So again, we are getting a same diagram. This one is user and user connected with your modem or modem connected with your ISP. Now, this one is ISP, Internet Service Provider. So in this design, how to discuss FTP service and why we use FTP service, first we need to discuss. So FTP means, first clear the FTP theory. Why we use FTP? So FTP called File Transfer Protocol. What is the meaning of FTP? File Transfer Protocol. Okay, one more thing. It is used to do download and upload process. Clear? One more thing. This service available publicly or locally. You can access. Publicly means, for example, if you are accessing Google Drive, so Google Drive available publicly na. If you are accessing, for example, internal server to store your data files, so we are using local. One more thing. This service use a port number. If you are using HTTP or HTTPS, clear. So HTTP having a port number is 80 or HTTPS use 443 port numbers. That means identical. Now one more thing. If you are using FTP, so mostly FTP use 20 and 21 port number. Mostly student getting a confusion in between both port number. Which one is main port number and why we use two ports number? So first port, clear, 20 number. This port number create a transport channel. What is the meaning of transport channel? This port number help to create tunnel. Okay, now after creating tunnel 21, this port number help to do which one task? Download and upload. If you want to do download and upload task, so this port number will help. Now, for example, if I am saying right now this user say, brother, I want to do download some tasks. So this user access Google Chrome first. Last time we already opened the tab 1 and tab 2. Now this user access tab number is 3. On tab number 3, this user say, I just want to download some software. So this user say free antivirus download. So mostly person do this task, free antivirus, then enter. After enter, this user will generate a data. This data user forward on modem side and modem forward on ISP. ISP accept, and ISP will provide some service for download and web server information. This modem will provide for user, and user will go to Chrome tab. And after going to Chrome tab, this tab number 3 will show the complete website information. This tab number 3 showing the complete website information. Now, which one website we are accessing right now? So this user say I'm accessing right now https://hours.com website. So basically this user will access which website? Hours.com website. Okay, right now we are using backend HTTPS because this website available on web server na? And this website server will provide antivirus. Clear? Now, so after accessing this website, this user get the one option. Which one? This user will get on this website a download button. Which one? Download button. So download button means if you click on this button, so this button will show 3 options. If you want to download the antivirus for APK, for application, Android mobile phones, for Mac, for Windows. So you just need to click on the options, which device you want to require this antivirus. Then after click on download, we can get the file, but this user will create first tunnel in between server to client. Now, if you click on download button, that means file will be downloaded, but any possibility available to upload your file on this website? No, we are not getting any option. Why? Because on this website, we are getting 2 rules. Which one? If user want to, or if user trying to download, or if user trying to upload. So if user trying to download, so this one will be allowed. If user trying to upload, that means this one task will be denied. If you want to download, so allow. If you want to upload, so it's a deny. So basically FTP service, why we used to do download upload task. So whenever we reach on free antivirus, free software website, so we are getting only download tab. Download tab means this website only providing the download option. If you're trying to upload your file with the help of FTP, so not possible, because 2 rules are running in backend. Which 2 rules? If you're trying to download, if you're trying to upload. So download is allowed, but upload is denied. So this thing is true or false. How to verify? Because we already clear the port numbers. Now, how to verify this task? Very simple. Go to this one, and I just need to close this one and go to, for example, free antivirus download directly, and then enter. Now, after free antivirus, then enter. We are getting multiple options, but can you please verify this one is add? So no need to click on this one. Okay, go to next option. We are getting complete website now. So this website we can access. For example, if I'm click on this one website, and now we redirect on our web servers. And now after redirect, this website is secure. That is the reason. Okay, now we are getting the free download button for Mac, for Android, for iOS. But in this website, any possibility available to upload my file? Able? Any possibility available, dear? Hello? Able, can you hear me? Any possibility available to upload your files? No, we are not getting the availability option. We are not getting the upload feature, but same, this one is public server because we are trying to download the file. Na? So ours will provide the publicly ours antivirus file. Okay, now if you are accessing Google Drive, for example, if you are accessing Google Drive, so if you access the Google Drive, so Google Drive have option, click on new and then verify. We are getting upload file or folder if you want to. If you want to download, so right click, you can get download. But in Google Drive, we can get the upload download feature. But on antivirus website for another websites, we are getting any upload feature? No, we are not getting any upload feature. So FTP, we can get some download feature, some upload feature. So FTP provide only download upload task. Now, one more thing you need to learn for after FTP, we need to discuss the next part of service. Next part of service is which one? DNS. Okay. DNS. Abel, can you please tell me what is the meaning of DNS? Why we use in network DNS?
Domain name services.
Domain name service. Why we use, brother, this one? Why we use? Any idea? Which purpose we are using DNS concept in a network? Any idea? DNS. Basically, DNS called domain name system. If this person is not available, so no, we cannot get access google.com. Okay. So domain name system. Why we use? It is used to resolve name to IP queries. Clear? For example, if I'm having the name is Bob and I want to get the mobile number. So we are getting some applications now. So Bob person mobile number we can get, but we are using DNS. One more thing. It's also resolve IP to name queries. If you're having the IP or if you want to access the website, so possible. Okay, one more thing. It's available locally or publicly. Sometimes in an organization, we configure the DNS servers. For example, this user working in ABC organization, clear? And this user trying to access the google.com. So google.com accessible, but whenever this user trying to access youtube.com or any other website, facebook.com, so possible, but which case? Only public. If this user getting the local DNS server information, so this user whenever send any query for Google, YouTube, Facebook, any social media, so this query never resolve in locally because we can get option to limited query resolve, okay, in local DNS. But in public DNS, you can search anything because we are getting the Google search engine now. So Google also using some DNS. Now, one more thing. DNS server possible to resolve IPv4 and IPv6 queries. This one is addresses. Okay, IP address method. Now one more thing, DNS. DNS use a port number. How to identify? So port number is 53. One more thing, DNS. DNS use a messages. This message is very important. First message we are getting the DNS query message. And second is DNS reply message. And third, DNS query not resolved message. Okay. So these three messages we are using in production network. In mostly cases, if you are going for interviews, so mostly question we are getting how to identify DNS query is IPv4 or IPv6. So it's a very simple method, very simple. DNS query will carry type field. Which one, dear? Type field. In this type field, if you are getting single A, so that means this one is IPv4 query. If you are getting in type field 4 times A, that means it's a IPv6 query. Okay. So in query message, we are getting the type field, and this type field, clear, it's an IPv4 or IPv6. So how to learn in my small network the DNS concept? So we create again a small diagram. For example, this one is my user. This user connected with your modem. Modem means access points. You can connect with router as well. And modem connected with your this cloud person. That means it's providing the internet services. Now, one more thing. So for example, this ISP having a separate DNS server. So this ISP say I'm having my separate DNS server. So ISP will create the DNS server first. And inside the DNS server, we are getting a multiple things. But for example, only learning purpose, I'm giving the example. Inside the DNS server, how many information available? For example, we are getting the IP. We are getting the service information. Then we are getting the website information. Clear? Then we are getting sometimes port number information. Okay. So those information example available in my DNS server. And this DNS server having the IP address. IP address is 10.10.10.10, for example. Now, so whenever we are getting the internet connection, home, office, in college, in anywhere, so ISP engineer come and configure the modem. Modem, your DNS server IP is 10.10.10.10. Okay, no issue. Now, inside the DNS server, ISP will define 1.1.1.1. For example, this IP accessing HTTP service for which one website? For example, Ccna. For HTTP, the port number is 80. 2.2.2.2. For this one is HTTPS. And this one website is CCNP. And the port number is 443. 3.3.3.3. And this one is FTP. And we are accessing the website is ours. And port number is only, we are getting 21. Never show the 20 port number. 20 port number will make the channel. So no need to mention anywhere. Only mention the 21. Because all tasks done by 21. Download and upload tasks. Clear? Now, one more thing. 4.4.4.4. And this one using HTTPS and website name is JNtech Networks. Clear? And port number is again HTTPS, so 443. Now, so in this design, this user say, I want to access some website. So this user open the Google Chrome and tab 1, tab 2, tab 3 we already done. Now this user access the tab number is 4. Now in tab number 4, this user say, brother, I want to reach the website is CCNA. But I know the only name of website. This one is name. So this user say, I'm sending first DNS query. In DNS query, this person say, I'm sending the question, who is CCNA? And provide me the answer. Answer must be provided in IP. So if you're having IPv4, if you're having IPv6, this DNS query, and we are sending data. Now, how to know this user must be sent the query message on modem side. So whenever this user get the IP address from the modem, so modem provide IP plus DNS server information also. So this user send the query message on modem, and modem verify this person sending the query. Okay, DNS query. So this query message modem forward ISP. ISP accept. Why? Because ISP verify the query message received on this IP address. Okay. Now, next thing, ISP DNS server look up into table any website available with the name of CCNA. Able, can you please verify the name of CCNA website is available in my DNS server? Dear, can you please verify the DNS server?
Yes, CCNA
Yes,
is
available.
on is available on port 80.
Available. Yeah, very good. So ISP send, okay, now I am sending the again data, but I am getting the find out the entry. So ISP send, I am sending the DNS query reply message. In reply, your question is who is CCNA? And my answer is ISP say 1.1.1.1. And this modem will receive and modem will forward on user and user forward on application on Google Chrome. And this Google Chrome will show http://ccna.com. The complete website we are getting done now. Sometimes this error we are getting in real time also. Mostly 101%. Every internet users, if you are accessing before the 5 years, okay. So always we are getting this error. Everyone, which error? For example, this user say I want to access again website. So this user open Google Chrome and then tab number is able. The tab number is which one?
Tab 4.
Tab 4 is already done. Now next
Tab
tab
5.
is
Tab 5.
tab number 5. And this user say, I want to reach the website is, for example, this user say, I want to reach Cisco. Or you can say, this one say, I want to reach the website name is ABC. Enter. So this user say, after enter this website name, so user generate data. Inside data, this user say, I'm sending the which one message? DNS query.
DNS query.
And question is, who is ABC?
Yes.
And answer, please provide me the IP to reach the server. Yes or no? And this query
Yes.
on modem to ISP and ISP to server. And server look up into table. Can you please find out any entry available or not available in my table?
No entry.
No entry. So in this case, ISP say on modem side, I am sending some data. But in this data, I am sending the messages, DNS query not resolved. Clear? And your question is, who is ABC? So I'm not able to find out. And this query not resolved message forward to user. And user get on tab number 5. Now, which one message? Can you please read? This site
can be reachable.
Oh my, this one error you are also getting. Yes or no? So mostly
Yes.
cases, this error we are getting. Which scenario? Whenever DNS server is not possible to resolve name to IP or IP to name queries. Okay. If someone asking, sir, any practical available for DNS for beginner? Yes, you can do easily. Go to CMD, okay, on your laptop. You can also do. And write down the command is IP config. Can you please verify right now I am connected with the Wi-Fi connection? Yes or no? Wireless connectivity I am accessing right now? Now, enter. So right now, can you please verify the Wi-Fi adapter having some IP, subnet mask, and gateway also. But any DNS server information available? No. So write down the next command is ipconfig space /all and then verify. Now, can you please verify the wireless LAN adapter getting some address plus the DNS server IP is which one, dear? 8.8.8.8. Who is the 8.8.8? It's a Google public DNS server. Okay, this one is public DNS. If you want to resolve any type of query, so we can get the option. Okay, this one is automatically we are getting. Now, next thing, how to verify this information? It's a very simple. In your CMD, write down the command is NSLOOKUP. Which one command, dear? If you're having the DNS server IP, the next command is NSLOOKUP. NSLOOKUP means name server lookup process and then enter. Now my DNS server IP is A.A.A.8 and this one is which one server? Which one server? Google.
Google.
And if you want to verify the Google server IP address, so how to verify? I'm saying I just want to reach www.google.com. I want to reach this website. So this name server lookup feature will provide name to IP. So enter. Then we are getting the IP address of Google. This one is Google IP address. So this IP we copy and then paste on my browser. So right now, go to new tab and this tab will be this side and minimize this one. So right now DNS server provide the IP is which one? 142.250.193.196 and then enter. So we can get the access. Which one? Verify even which one? Google.com. Yes or no?
Google.com. Yes.
Write down the name of your website. You can get the IP address. This one is internal feature. Okay. If someone says, sir, I want to reach the youtube.com. So you need to write down www.youtube.com. Enter. So multiple IP address available. For example, if I'm using this one, some IP reachable, some is not reachable for security. Okay. Security reasons. Enter. So we are getting which one, dear? Directly. Which one? Google. So some IP is mapped. IP mapping is already done in backend. For example, if I'm write down, I want to jump www.JNtech and then enter. So we can get the IP address. If you enter this one, so access. If you want to any name to IP, so you can get easily. So this one is feature. But right now, you can also capture the packets. How to capture the packet? You can go to install Wireshark application for Windows, for Mac OS, for Linux. Why we use Wireshark? This one is the capturing tool. It's a free tool. Capturing. Whenever your traffic is incoming, whenever your traffic is outgoing, you can capture easily on Wireshark. Open this tool. It's a very simple tool to use. Okay. In a network engineer always use this tool. And right now, which adapter traffic you want to capture? Even which traffic? Any Bluetooth traffic, local interface, or Wi-Fi? Right now, we are getting the connectivity on my laptop. Which one, dear? Wireless or LAN adapter?
LAN adapter.
Wi-Fi adapter we are accessing. So double click. And then we are getting the multiple traffic because right now we are using the Zoom session, YouTube live session. So multiple things we are doing that is the reason we are getting the packet is ongoing continuously. Now, I just want to verify the DNS message. So click on this filter tab, this filtering tab, and write down your service name. If you want to access HTTP traffic, so enter. So HTTP traffic will be shown. HTTPS, then HTTPS. If you want to verify the FTP, enter. So FTP traffic. Right now, I just need to verify DNS, enter. So verify multiple messages we are sending. Yes or no? So now first thing, this person is 192.168.1.3 say I am sending some data for 8.8.8 and I am sending the which one message? Which one message we are sending? Query message. Yes or no? So query message we are sending, no worry. This query response we can also get, but. Can you please verify, open this message and go to next layer. This one last. Inside domain name system, we are sending the query. And can you please verify if I'm click on this option and now verify the type field. This type field single A or 4 time A? Verify which one? It's a single or 4 time? Which one, dear? It's a single A type field. So whenever we are getting the single A means it's a IPv4 DNS query. Verify this thing. Last time we discussed now how to identify the DNS query is IPv4 or IPv6 user sent. So if you are getting a single A, IPv4. If you are getting a 4 time A, that means which one query, dear? IPv6. If you are accessing a mobile phone and trying to reach the google.com, so mostly we are sending which one query? IPv6, no brother. That is the reason. Okay, now multiple query, multiple response, we can get the. Okay, now close this one. Okay, if you want to study the Wireshark is a different part. But in Ccna, we can cover the 30 to 40%. But if you want to learn complete Wireshark, so some other module also available. You just need to go to first at JNtechNetworks.com and you can get the study, you can get the detail about the Wireshark training. This one, I think 1 month training you can easily get and complete deep packet inspection, malware detection, payload information you can verify, monitoring you can verify, you can learn the troubleshooting with the help of Wireshark. So Wireshark is a separate training part. Okay, if you want to learn, so go to a networking tab. Okay, click on the Wireshark, WCNA. It's a full form of Wireshark. Now, Wireshark certification network associate. So now go to next. And now this one is your modules. So how many modules available in Wireshark training? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th. Troubleshooting, analyst, interpretation, or introduction, or analyst overview. So multiple things you can learn in Wireshark. This one is separate track. It's a 1 month or 20 days training for Wireshark. So you can get some idea. And if you're working as a network engineer or network admin, so Wireshark is very important. Now go to next thing. We done how many services for HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, or DNS. Now we need to jump to next slide. Next layer is after application. After application, we reach on next layer, name is presentation. Which one layer, Abel? Presentation layer. Okay, why we use presentation layer? It's a very simple layer. It will be responsible to represent a data from source to destination. In this layer, data encode, decode, encryption also perform. Clear? Now one more thing. This layer also responsible to check a data types. Which one types, dear? Data types. So how many types data we are getting? We are getting a multiple types, lots of data types method, but we discussed common data types. Common means mostly cases we are using some data. Which one? For example, if you're having the data type is a text data, some JPEG file, MP3 file, MP4 file. Abel, if you have any idea about the MP3 file, what is the meaning of MP3? Why we use MP3? MP3, why we use? Any idea? Hello? Abel, any idea about the MP3? MP3 means it's an audio file. It's an audio format. Okay. MP4 means it's a video format. We are getting a different types of video format, but this one is common. Now, JPEG, it's a picture extension. Sometimes PNG, GIF, we are also getting. The text method, if you write down the text message, so we are using. Now, one more thing in presentation layer, one more advanced feature we are doing. In this layer, compression, compress and decompress task perform. So which one task here? Compress and decompress task. Now one more thing. How to verify the presentation layer? If you're having the username is Bob. This one is character of Ccna. Okay. In your books also available Bob and Sam. Bob and Sam connected with wire. This one is wired connection. Now one more thing. Bob say, brother, I'm using WhatsApp and I want to send the data message. Okay. Bob say, I'm sending the hello message. So whenever this hello message sent by Bob to Sam, so Sam receive same data. Sam receive same data, but inside the data is available in text format, audio format, video format, or any other file. Which one? Any idea? Whenever Bob say I'm sending the hello message, so Sam receive which type of data? Which type of data? Text, audio, video? Any idea? Which one data? Text. Always text. You can receive the hello message. Any possibility available? This text message convert into audio file, video file, any JPEG, any GIF file, any possibility available? No. Why?
No.
Because in between both users, applications, mostly we are using application now. So application will responsible on presentation layer, the data types. Which one type, dear? Data types. But one more thing. If Bob say, brother, I'm also sending one more data. In this data, I'm sending my audio file or some MP3, some songs we are sharing. So Bob say, I'm sharing the data with Sam. So whenever Sam receive the data format is now which one? Audio, video, JPEG, GIF, or text?
Audio MP3.
Audio. Clear? Very good. Now, same video to video, but if you are using on Bob's side a WhatsApp application, can you please explain WhatsApp is free application or paid application?
Come again.
WhatsApp application. If you are using WhatsApp application, WhatsApp is free app or you need to pay some amount? Hello. WhatsApp is free application or paid application? WhatsApp application for
It's free.
voice messages, for texting. We are using this WhatsApp
It's free.
application. So
It's
WhatsApp
free.
application free. Very good. Now, Bob say, brother, I want to share again some data files with the help of WhatsApp. So Bob generates some data and Bob say, brother, I'm having some JPEG file. And Bob say, I'm capture some pictures. And this pictures having the size of picture quality is 1024 768 pixel. This one is picture pixel size. Clear? And now file size is how many? File size is how many? 20 MB. Okay. Now, Bob sent this data on which one side? Sam side. So Sam receive which one data types? Audio, video, JPEG or text? Which one?
JPEG.
Which one?
JPEG.
JPEG. Now, whenever Sam receive the data, Sam say, brother, I'm receiving your data from the WhatsApp. Its file is JPEG and file size is 768 640 pixel and file size is 2 MB. Now, Sam receive actual image or any other image? Can you please verify? Sam receive actual image or different? Bob say, brother, I am sending the 20 MB picture via the WhatsApp. But Sam say, brother, I am received 2 MB. How it possible? Any idea?
Different.
Yeah, it's a different. So always clear. Whenever anyone use a free applications, which one, dear? Free applications. So free application use some algorithms to do one task. Which one? Compress. And which one, dear? Decompress. Why we use compress method or why we use decompress method? So mostly cases, if you are using a free application, for example, WhatsApp, so billions of users, million of users available active right now. And if anyone share, everyone if share one pictures, so WhatsApp database server size, storage size getting the full now. After some time, storage is getting full. So that is the reason developer will fix the algorithm of compress and decompress. What will be happen in compress or decompress method? So applications, database servers verify the data types. Which one type? Data types. If your data type possible to do compress or decompress, so automatically run. Clear? Now, so whenever this user send the JPEG file, this user say, I am sending the file from the WhatsApp. But actually, this data we are uploading on which one server, dear? We are uploading on which one server? WhatsApp database server. That means this data will perform which one task? Which one task? Compress. And whenever user say, I'm brother receiving your data, I'm receiving. So receiving means this user will do decompress from which one server? WhatsApp database server. Clear? Now, so after receiving the file, this one file is actual. So if you think if you are sharing the your any image, any type of image through the WhatsApp, through the free application, so we can receive actual image. No, we are not getting any possibility to receive the actual images. Clear? This thing is clear?
Clear.
Any doubt? Okay. How to verify this thing? How to verify these things? Okay. You can verify very easily from through the WhatsApp. If you are accessing WhatsApp, so we can do the lab for this application. Okay. Now, give me 1 second. I will show you the details. Hold on. You just need to download the WhatsApp and share some file. File size must be more than 1 MB. You can verify, okay, these things. But on Google Drive, if you are using a Google Drive, so Google Drive getting the limitation, you can get the 15 GB limited storage. So Google Drive never do compress and decompress tasks. But if you are using the free application, so possible to do which one task? Even compress
and decompress.
Okay, we can do the lab part also, this one. Okay. Okay, go through this video and we can meet again tomorrow. The day 3, we discuss OSI. In day 3, we discuss the session layer, transport, network, data, and physical. Each layer, one by one.
So where will I get this lab?
Okay, bye-bye.